He didn't show me anything last year.
Not here to be a friend. I don't know the guy. It's not personal. I don't think he's good at football.
Monster X Gaming said Baker wasn't that bad. Freddie Kitchens was just the Hugh Jackson 2.0
Baker was
for a season.
That is complete bullshit. I broke down so many. There was wide open guys that he missed in the end zone over and over and over again. In the red zone, he was the worst quarterback I may have ever seen. Garbage.
Yeah, it was pretty
missing
bad.
Guys, missing wide open guys.
Yeah.
No, that's not an excuse. Listen, no one likes to shit on Freddie like I do. Freddie ain't the reason Baker was bad, okay?
Agreed.
He was inaccurate and indecisive.
Let's see. Monster X Gaming said one bad hit on Tua, and he could turn into RG3. Yeah, 100%. The Brown Yeti said Stidham may be good, but not MVP. Yes, I agree.
I don't think any of them can be. I do think if one has any shot at all, it's Kyler Murray. Just because he's got the mobility and he's got the offensive-minded head coach, and the organization is pretty much just doubled down on offense.
You got that right. Ben said, why don't the Browns sign Cam Newton? Well, that's because they already signed Case Keenum.
They went out and got Case Keenum.
Yeah, they don't need Cam. So Michael said that was the fastest to 100 I've seen, which we hit our 100 chat messages. So congrats, everybody. We appreciate that. Matt Miller said Baker was bad last year. You can't have almost equal touchdowns to interceptions and blame the coach. Yeah, it's like
bad.
Let's just say this: Baker was really bad. Freddie Kitchens also did not have good game plans at all.
No.
So when you've got that combination of a guy playing quarterback he's not good at making decisions anyway, and then you've got a coach that's not good at making decisions, that's a terrible recipe. Like
there are 20 other quarterbacks that would have been better in that system with Freddie Kitchens as coach.
Now we'll see what Baker does this year with Stefanski.
Yeah.
But if he can't do it in the first couple of games, that's
I'm
Case
hoping
Keenum's
he
job.
has competition. That's all I care about. Baker with the chip on his shoulder has been really good, and he's always been good when he's being pushed and when he has a chip on his shoulder. And last year we gave him the keys to the kingdom.
Matt
and
said
he let everybody down.
Matt said it just seems like Murray is the type of guy that gets it figured out in a year. Maybe, but he's also 5'10", and he's fast, but he's also.
Everybody keeps saying Aaron Donald. I don't know that Aaron Donald put a hand on him last year.
No, okay? I don't think he did.
He's not an edge rusher. He's hard pressed to get the quarterback that bootlegs out 80% of the time. So.
Michael said, when can we call Baker a bust?
After this year. This year, you can absolutely. You got to give him a second year being the guy, and this time he has a capable, competent coach that has done it with not Tom Brady, not Drew Brees, not the greatest quarterbacks, but with Case Keenum and what's his ass that's in Minnesota now?
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins. All right. Yeah. Not asking him to be great. If he can be those guys, he'll be fine. If he ain't, he's out.
Yeah. No quarterbacks have more interceptions than touchdowns. Baker was the closest at 22-21 ratio. Jose said Gordon is going to take the pressure off Drew Lock. The Brown Yeti said the Browns were just bad at the two key spots. Quarterback and coach.
Gordon is not going to take the pressure off of Drew Lock. I hate to break that to you. That's not how running backs work anymore in the NFL.
No. But they do have, two pretty good running backs there. So that's, it's not that it's going to take pressure off of Lock. He's just going to have to find a way to get him the football.
And Lock might be fine this year. Yeah. He might be fine. My question is, you're setting the MVP means number one overall quarterback, all right?
Yeah.
That means he outplayed Mahomes. He outplayed Lamar. He outplayed Drew Brees and Peyton Manning and Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers and Russell Wilson. And, we're having a different conversation. Yeah. If he finishes 12th, don't come at me with that crap, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Because it's a long way away from one.
Michael said Murray and Baker products of a system in Oklahoma. Well, here's the issue. Murray is in a system in Arizona.
Murray's back in that system.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you this. Somebody asked when do we declare Baker a bust? Can I ask when do we declare Carson Wentz a bust? Because he had that one season that was MVP prone and all the way there until he got hurt.
Then he got hurt.
After that season, 2 years, he's been worthless. And I don't want to hear the injuries. I don't want to hear No, he's played games where he was healthy and he looked bad.
Yeah, 100%.
And you know what? Frank Wright, his offensive coordinator, left.
And he hadn't been good since.
If he was a product of what Frank Wright was doing, then I can't help you. That means you're not great.
Yeah. The Brown Yeti said you have to outplay 16 good quarterbacks. Like, yeah. I mean, that's
yes.
The odds are that a second-year quarterback is not going to win MVP this year.
No.
But
Lamar
the
Jackson
was,
and Patrick Mahomes had the good. Nobody really projected Patrick Mahomes to be what he is. Once we saw what he was, there's no stopping him.
Yeah.
And I thought Lamar could absolutely be as good as he is.
Yeah. Yeah. Michael,
I thought he could be better than what we saw of Michael Vick at his prime.
Michael said, great question, Chris. Foles took that team and won a championship. Monster X Gaming said it's the same with Jared Goff. Take away that 2018 season.
100%.
Yeah.
I think Jared Goff is – listen, the Browns passed on Goff and Wentz and traded back in that draft, and they catch a lot of hell for it. That was the best thing they ever did. Now they took Baker instead of, trading back and taking Watson or Mahomes where they could have in that draft. But
no. That was the draft before. They took Baker instead of
no,